So I have 5 friends that I made beats with when I first got started. Why am I the only one that became successful in music? I think after you guys hear this story, you'll be able to take advice from this and apply it into your own life and help you become successful in music as well. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Bricks. I'm a music producer. I done produced for Drake, Gunna, Lil Wayne, Young Thug, Lil Baby, some of the biggest artists in the world. Okay, guys, let's get into it. I'm kind of going to speed run through ways why these people did not make it, and you can learn from the decisions that they made and apply them into your own life and hopefully become more successful as a music producer. Let's get into it. So the guy who originally introduced me to FL Studio, this was like 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th grade max. We were a rap group. It was me, him, and like one other guy or 2 other guys. And we would be rapping, but we didn't have any beats. So my friend came to school one day with a CD like, hey, bro, I got this thing called FL Studio. You can make beats on it, bro. You should try it. I'm like, okay, cool. I take it home, pop it in the computer, start messing with it. I'm like, oh, this is a vibe. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I didn't see that I would become one of the biggest producers in the world at this moment. I had just started. I was making my first beat. He was making his first couple little beats. But there was a problem. My friend, we'll call him KB, he had an older brother. His older brother was a rapper as well, but he was also getting involved heavily into the streets, getting involved in, I can't say this word on YouTube. And what had ended up happening is the more and more I dived into the music, the more and more he started hanging out with his older brother and started getting into the streets and started getting into selling certain things for money and started getting into a lot of fights and bang bang bangs, all kind of stuff like that. And I didn't really understand the thought process, but I don't have an older brother dragging me into things like that. So the top lesson you can learn from that is you're going to become like the 5 people that you hang around the most. So look at those 5 people and ask yourself, are these people helping me get to my dreams? Do they believe in me? Do they call me out on my BS? Or are they just letting me coast? Are they getting me involved in things that are going to help me later in the future? Or are they really just dragging me down and I'm hanging out with them because of proximity? So you have to ask yourself that and look at your friends. And then you have to ask yourself, like, are these people depositing or withdrawing from me? Like, am I giving them my energy or are they boosting me up to take me to the next level? Because that's why I created the community for producers so that we can all boost and help each other get to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into the next guy. So the second friend that I had that didn't quite make it, if you guys have read my book, you've heard a little story about him. I don't know if I said his name in the book. He started as an intern with me at the studio when I was interning as well. I think he was actually there a little before me. We're getting the same opportunities. I'm handling them differently. I'm choosing to spend my time differently, and therefore I'm getting different results. What the downfall of him was, he was getting the same opportunities as me. Everybody was rocking with him, but he started getting caught up with a woman, right? And this girl, I guess they were talking online, and she lived in Virginia. Obviously, we're interning in Atlanta. Virginia is not close to Atlanta. And he starts traveling to Virginia to see this girl more and more and more. And he's giving more and more and more of his time to this girl while I'm giving more and more of my time in the grind. When we're in grind mode, you guys got to stay focused. Like, we're in grind mode, we're trying to learn this engineering stuff. We're trying to learn how to sell beats, learn how to run the studio. It's a lot going on. We have a little job at the studio. He's leaving his little studio job to go and spend time with this girl in Virginia. While he's doing that, I'm getting all the connections. I'm getting all the network. I'm getting all the knowledge. I'm getting all the expertise and getting better at my craft. While he'll leave for a week, go chill with this girl, come back, be lost in what's going on, leave again, be on the phone with her all day, this and this and that. And the girl was actually distracting him from becoming successful in his music stuff. He's obsessed with the girl. So some way or another, after a while, he catches the girl cheating or something like that because she lives in Virginia. He drives up to Virginia, gets into an altercation with the girl, ends up going to jail. And bro, on my mama, we never heard from him again, bro. We never heard from him again. Like, literally, we tried to track him down through the prison system because he got like arrested for whatever he did to this girl. We never heard from him again, bro. Ever. Nobody ever heard from him again. It's kind of eerie. It's kind of scary. The thing that you can learn from this guy is, as a man, you got to really dial in and focus on your dreams and goals, bro, because women can be a distraction. You know what I'm saying? I love women, love spending time with women, but I'm not going to put them over my purpose. I'm not going to let them take me away from what I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm going to stay super laser sharp focused on the goal. Women are always going to be there. The window of opportunity is opening and closing, and you need to make sure that you get through. So focusing your time and energy on your passion and your purpose is infinitely, it's going to pay off way better than investing all your time and energy into a woman who might cheat on you with the next thing. So learn from that guy. So let's talk about my third friend. He was actually an intern with me at the studio as well. If you guys have read my book, which I think is uploaded on my channel now, you will know about this guy as well. His name is Moses. So Moses had the same opportunities as me, but he decided that instead of engineering and making beats, he just wanted to hang out and smoke and drink and just hang out and be around the studio and crack jokes. He wasn't really trying to learn this stuff. Like, I don't even know how he got this internship. We have to ask the studio owner. But he wasn't really applying himself. He would just wanted to ha 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 bro, ba 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 ba. And that's cool and everything. You want to be a sociable person in the studio, but you can't forego learning and really dialing in on this. And this goes back to being focused again. So the crazy thing that happened with him was he starts talking to a girl up in New York as well, right? He's from New York. Basically the same thing that happened with the last guy, except 1,000 times worse, bro. This guy, who I used to hang out with all the time at the studio, he starts dating this girl in New York. For some reason, unbeknownst to us, he drives up to New York. They get into some kind of fight or altercation. He uns the girl, bro. Uns the girl in the stomach. Then calls her mom like, I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. Da, 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 da. Girl goes to the hospital. Police is chasing them. This guy's on the news now. I'm seeing him on the news. He goes on a police chase. He making a bunch of cryptic tweets and making a bunch of cryptic posts on IG like, I'm about to put wings on pigs today. We're like, what is going on right now? Bro, I don't even know if I should tell this story right now. But he goes to New York while he's on the run for this girl. Once again, getting distracted with the woman. He walks up to a police car and two policemen, unprovoked, walks up to the police car, runs into the New York's subway system. Police chasing them. It's a manhunt. It's all over the news, bro. It's this nigga on CNN, live chopper following them. I'm like, dog, I'm on my mama. I'm engineering a session while this is happening. And I happen to look up at the screen while I'm engineering and see my man face on TV on CNN, folks. I had a big TV over my studio desk at my studio. I look up. I'm watching this like, I know this ain't my man's. It's my man's, bro. They chase him into the New York subway. He gone. He out of there. Once again, getting caught up with a woman cost this nigga not only his dream of being a producer, but his life. Now, obviously, he made some bad choices as well. So that one wasn't all women, but it was bad choices. Let's get into the next friend that I had. The next friend with me, I don't know if I want to say his name. Let's just call him D. D was also an intern with me at the studio. And there were a few other people like this guy as well. Let me explain why he didn't make it as a producer or engineer. If you guys notice, if you look around, a lot of people are career students. What does that mean, Breaks? That means they don't actually ever take any action. They go to school. Like, think about it. You go to school from kindergarten to the end of high school. That's like 15 years right there. Then you go and get your associates. That's 2 years. Then you get your bachelor's. That's another 2 years. Then you get your master's. Then you get your PhD. Now, you done been in school for 30 years and you still ain't did nothing. And there's a lot of people in this world like that. This guy happened to be one of them. He would learn everything that there was. He would be in the studio cleaning up, interning, learning right with me. But he wasn't taking the opportunities. He wasn't doing the networking. He was just learning all the technical stuff. He was a career student and he never broke out of the identity of being an intern. Like, let's say on my Instagram, I should say music producer. His shit say intern. Like, mentally, he was just an intern and he stayed an intern for however 5, 6, 7 years. I was an intern for a year max. And I took off. I started making shit happen. But a lot of the other interns, they just stayed interns and they'll intern at the studio for 2 years, then go intern at the studio for 2 years, then go to school for this and spend 3 years over there and never actually jumped off the porch and made a move to start making money and start really trying to take this serious. So what I want you guys to learn from bro is learning too much information and not taking no action is going to cause what's called analysis paralysis. Like where you just got so much information, but you can't take no action. Bro, this is about action, bro. You have to take action and see yourself as a winner and start working towards it, not just learn. Binge watching videos on YouTube is cool, but not as cool as going out and actually networking with people that can change your life and start and taking action, the first action you need to take is joining my VIP community. The link is down in the description, where I'm gonna give you guys all my drum kits, MIDI kits, multi kits, plug-in presets. You get access to a lot of my classes, network classes for producers, branding classes for producers, mindset, all kind of thing. Everything that you need to become successful as a producer is in my VIP community. You guys can click the link in the description right now, and like, comment, and subscribe. So I had another friend, right? We started making beats around the same time. I don't know how you guys are gonna feel about this, right? Because there's a lot of people like this. But this is one of those producers that I would like to call, I'm a change the game kind of producer. Like, there's different kind of producers. There's producers that want to make money, there's producers that want to make music, and then there's producers that want to change the game. He was a change the game kind of producer. And I always tell people, don't come at it with this mindset. But they were like, oh, I want to change the game. Don't change the game. Play the game. Then later on, once you become rich and famous or whatever, then you can change the game. Y'all be coming in the game like, I'm going to bend the game, the entire world around my type of beat. I wouldn't advise you to do that. I'm like, bro, I literally got these people buying beats. Like, let's make some stuff for them. Nah, bro, I'm going to make my type of music. And he made his type of music. Guess who's buying his music? Nobody. You have to make, like, once you decide you want to do this as a living, you got to make what the clients want. You can make what you want in your spare time, but you can't forego the clients and making the actual money to make what you want. You can do that anytime, bro. We got to focus and lock in on these artists that's buying beats right now. You know what I'm saying? And over time, I'm taking off. He changing the game. And I think he still live with his mom to this day. You know what I'm saying? And we're in our early 30s now, because he wanted to do things his way, and he wanted to, I don't know what he thought was going to happen. I was like, bro, imagine if you had a pizza shop, right? And you only made pizza that you like to eat. Nobody else like this. I'm going to put spaghetti on pizza. Okay. Bro, most people, they want cheese and pepperoni. Nah, we selling spaghetti pizza only. I'm going to change the game. And then be surprised when you go out of business and nobody want, you know what I'm saying? Bro, you can eat that in the office, but out here, we need to be selling what people want. You know what I'm saying? So all my change the game producers, I get you. You want to do your own style. I got you. However, let's get this bag first, and then you can change the game later. Like, you have to become great and let people respect your work ethic and your results. And then they will be more open to hearing your game-changing ideas. First, you got to win the game. Then you can change the game. You can't be losing and come in like, I'm going to change the game. No. You know what I'm saying? I do want to hear you guys' beats, though. So if you guys want to send me some beats, you can join my free community where we do beat reviews and critiques. And I'll let you guys know how you can improve on your beats. It's going to be on a Zoom call. So just check the calendar, sign up. I'll see you guys in the next video.
So I want to share a quick story, explain with you who I am and what I do. My name is Damane. I'm a music producer from Atlanta, Georgia, and I don't work with the biggest artists in the world: Drake, Gunna, Lil Wayne, Young Thug, Lil Baby. You name it, 21 Savage, I don't work with them. And not only was I able to do that, I done spent the last 3 years helping hundreds of producers just like you start from absolutely nothing and start selling their beats, getting their first sales, getting their first placements, getting their first plaques, even some people getting record deals, bro. You need to surround yourself with people that have accomplished the things that you want to do in your life if you want to win. And that's why I created the Producer Pathway. What is that? The Producer Pathway is the #1 community for producers where we're growing, learning, connecting, and simplifying the process of producing. You're going to get access to 5 hours of course videos taught by me. You're also going to get all of my kits, all of my loops, all of my MIDI packs, every single thing that I have to offer. You're going to get. Also, I'm going to give you a copy of my newest book, Brick by Brick, where I started from absolutely nothing and told the story about sleeping in my car to working with Drake and working with the biggest artists in the world, how you can do the same thing. You're also going to get access to the Bricks Academy Lite, which is a super light version of my 6-week-long program where producers learn how to sell their beats, get placements, start networking, and start getting progress. You need to be around people that build you up instead of break you down, and that's why we do weekly Zoom calls with the industry's top producers so you can connect with them one-on-one and start networking. Bro, but everybody that's on this video right now, I'm gonna do something so special. I'm gonna offer all of this stuff at a price that is truly ridiculous. If you're a music producer or a beat maker, this community is for you. Lock in right now and become a founding member before the price goes up, guys. You're gonna be getting weekly calls, kits, MIDIs, plug-in presets, melodies, copy of my book, a copy of my course, a copy of my, actually, I just did a viral content creation guide. I also put that in there. It's a whole bunch of awesome stuff, guys. The time to act is now. Join the community. Just remember, sometimes it's the smallest decisions that could change your life forever. Get around people that are winning, that can show you that everything that you need to know to take your career to the next level. This could change everything for you guys. Click the link, join the community, and I'll see you guys there.